After seeing record high gas prices in June, Arizona drivers are happy to see prices dropping. But a number of you have contacted us concerned that you're not getting what you pay for when you fill up your tank. Rebecca Taylor breaks down how state inspectors handle tainted gas complaints in tonight's News 4 Tucson investigation.
People have raised concerns about their gasoline not lasting as long, a lack of odor, or having car trouble after filling up. So we pulled public inspection records to see how often fuel stations are selling bad gas.
I do notice my vehicle sometimes runs different from one fill up to the next.
Donald Mathias drives a 2007 Harley Davidson.
You notice the car doesn't run or idle quite as well as it should, and you get a lot less gas mileage.
Over the past year in Arizona, we received 40 fuel quality complaints.
Kevin Allen is with the Arizona Department of Agriculture's Weights and Measures Services Division.
Out of those 40, 7 of those complaints were valid, and they were all in Pima County in the Tucson area. In all of those complaints, the culprit was water in the motor fuel in the storage tanks.
Inspection records show an inch of water was discovered at a Circle K near Palo Verde and Ajo Way, triggered by 2 customer complaints last July. One person said their car broke down within a block. We reached out to the chain for comment this week by phone and email. No one has gotten back to us. Similarly, 3.5 inches of water was found at the Speedway near Valencia Road and I-10 after 3 customers filed complaints. 7-Eleven, which acquired the Speedway, provided us this statement, quote, 7-Eleven received reports of tainted gas and took immediate action to stop sales of gasoline at this location. 7-Eleven removed and disposed of tainted gasoline and reopened gas operations after corrections were completed and verified by the state inspector. Elsewhere, 2 other valid complaints were related to fuel content.
So we basically place whatever product has water in it off sale so the consumers can't purchase that product. And then the location will have to take steps to correct the action, either pump the water out or change the fuel out depending on the type of fuel in the tank.
So how does water get into gasoline, and could it be intentional? Allen says the most common source of water is Mother Nature.
And most of the time water is actually entering into the storage tank just through a leak point. Similar to if your roof has a leak, storage tanks will develop that as well, and if it rains, or if a station has their parking lot power washed or swept.
In addition to tank sticks that turn bright pink when water is present, fuel is also tested by a lab to ensure people are getting what they pay for.
We very, very rarely found that anybody's intentionally altering any types of motor fuel. As I said, there's a lot of quality control points along the way in the distribution system, and there's a lot of liability if somebody's supplying a motor fuel that is not meeting the specifications that could damage a vehicle. Those repairs are very expensive.
Kenneth Palmer avoids pumping gas while fuel trucks are filling the tanks because they can kick up sediment and debris at the bottom of the tank.
If I see a truck sitting out there, then I don't ever stop. Because if he's filling up the ground, the tanks, it'll make a disturbance, so I just go on by.
Gas station owners are not required to report when they experience fuel quality issues like water in a storage tank. The state only becomes aware of it through routine inspections or if a customer files a complaint with the Department of Weights and Measures. They respond to all complaints within 10 days. We've posted the link on KVOA.com. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email us at investigators@kvoa.com or call our tip line at 520-955-4444. Rebecca Taylor, News 4 Tucson.